I'm not certain because I haven't done the scientific research on it to know if this can work for everybody else out there. But I'm going to tell you, I suffer from MS. I have extreme neuralgic pain in my lower extremities. I'm in pain 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And then I go to see this doctor. I've had pain in my feet. I've struggled with my balance. So Dr. Erica sent me to see a man who I will tell you now 12 days ago, and there's not a person who knows me who will not confirm this if you just ask him. Everybody who sees me, I am walking differently. My pain is less. I have already regained strength in my left leg. My left leg has dropped because I found out that my pelvis was tilted. It's dropped back down. They are now the same length. It's the most amazing thing that's ever happened to me. Take a look at this.
Atlas Orthogonal is a specialized chiropractic program which utilizes an instrument to gently realign the atlas vertebra into proper position to rebalance the entire spine. The atlas is the first bone in the spine, and they call it the atlas because of Greek mythology, Atlas holding the world on its shoulders. And your atlas basically holds your world on its shoulders. Okay, Montel, come on up, Paul.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what we're doing is examining Montel for the C1 and C2 nerve root compression. These are nerves located right at the base of the skull. When you have a misalignment, as the head deviates on the first bone in the neck, it mechanically compresses the nerve roots at the base of the skull, and that causes you a lot of dysfunction. We've taken x-rays of Montel. The atlas has shifted up, and that compresses a very important area in his nervous system, the brainstem area. What we want to do is gently realign the head back over the neck so we can have proper transmission between his brain and his body. The instrument looks a little scary, but it's actually very, very non-invasive, and the patient doesn't feel it. So when you sit the patient back up, you can already feel instantaneously less pressure on the nerves at the base of the skull. If we can gently realign the head on top of the atlas, the body automatically starts to respond.
It's so simple.
We'll meet Dr. Kerr when we come back. We'll be back right after this. To the show!
Yay! Yay! Dr. Kerr! Hello, baby. You know, this is the first one who says hello to you first.
Have a seat, sir. Have a seat, have a seat, have a seat. Why did you tell them what you did exactly? See, you're using all the big terms about C1, C1, but my head, see, everybody knows that my head was screwed on wrong.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, well, they thought they was. But you basically screwed my head back on right, correct?
Exactly. What we do in Atlas Orthogonal is we take specific pictures from the side, from the front, and from the top of how the head sits on the first bone in the neck. And we use a specially designed instrument. It's a percussion instrument. It looks kind of crazy, but it's a specially designed instrument that gently slides the atlas in the cervical spine back up underneath the head.
And this is, for me, it was almost an instantaneous relief of some of the pain that I have in my lower body. But I was surprised that there was no pain involved. I will tell you, though, now, this is an odd one. I felt weird. You said that this was going to happen. I've been weird. Everything, like once it's almost as if, for the first time, I can stand straight in the last 5 years. For, you know, and most of you don't see me, but when even on air, you'll see me in a couple of the old shows. I normally stood up when I'm talking, and I can't stand still. The reason why is because my feet hurt so bad that I'm trying to lessen the pain on one foot or the other. Plus, my balance was off because my leg was shorter, and so I was standing like this to try to let people not see me do like this, because that's really how I've been positioned for 6 years. I was a boxer for a period of time. I was a martial artist for a long period of time. I played football when I was in school. One of the biggest injuries that most men are walking around with who played football is probably this. Your head's off because you've been crashing heads and banging heads. If you ever participated in sports that were rugged sports or you fell off of something, hit your head, had a concussion, anything like that, chances are, look at this, chances are that's just from a blow one person to another football-wise. Think about all the little boys that are playing Pop Warner football. Think about all the little kids that are playing in martial arts classes, and instructors allow them to take a kick to the head. That blow to the head, though it may not knock them out, may not knock them down, may have shifted.
But you know what else? What about women, the aerobics that we do? How about just a little motor vehicle accident? Anything, any kind of trauma. Look at the neck, how thin it is, how little it is, and how heavy a piece of brain it supports.
Right, your head weighs, what, 15 pounds?
Well, when
Yeah,
you
how
think
long-
about it, it's really very complicated, the head and the neck. Because if you were going to design the body, you wouldn't put what controls your body way out in this sphere and have this little pathway to control it.
Right.
So it's susceptible to injury.
Hey,